Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, beauties. It's your girl, Alma Diamond. It's your girl, Diamond. Anywho, if you are new here, welcome to my channel. If you are a return, thank you, boo. I'm here to tell you guys my story, okay? So, first and foremost, I would like to apologize because, well, I live by the highway. So, if you hear some noise, please forgive me, okay? But, anywho, let's jump right into it. So, my story time, it is about what had happened to me. All right. So, you guys, before I go ahead, if you are new, babe, new boo, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. All right. And then you can grab a cup of tea and let's sit down, boo, and listen to my story right here, okay? So, my story goes like this. All right, guys, I'm gonna, honestly, guys, let me take you guys back, all right? So, this story take place, you guys, yeah, my nose is killing me right now. Like, it's freaking cold right here in Canada. So, you know what I'm saying? We're dealing with some snow. This thing called snow, this white ice. It's freaking cold. All right. And if you are in Africa or Asia, some are hot right now. Like, please, have some sympathy for me. But anywho, let's jump right into it. So guys, my story starts like this. It's kind of sad, but it's kind of funny. So this was around the time when we came to Canada, all right? Yeah, I know that when you first come to Canada, you don't blend in with nobody. You look somehow fresh off the board, okay? Whether you dress nice, whether you smell good, whether you look nice, you still look like you're an outsider. Because first of all, your accent don't match with these guys here. Your look don't match with these guys. You don't, you turn around and nobody look like you. You know what I'm saying? You're like, you know what I'm saying? There's like purple, yellow, red, all kind of shade here, all right? So this was kind of like, around the time we came to Canada. I don't know how long later on, back in middle school. So y'all, I was just innocent, okay? As you can see, I'm so innocent, still innocent. Woo. Okay, so I was innocent. And y'all, I was still good. And y'all know, when you're new in America or in Western world, you get told that, you don't fight. You get told that you cannot slap someone because your ass will be in jail. All right? And that's not the best place to be. So, you try to be on your best behavior, all right? Here, let me take you guys a little bit back. If you are a white person, or if you've never been to Africa or Asia, then let me tell y'all this, to my Western people, all right? So here's the thing, when you're back home, guys, see, I even forgot what I'm trying to say. So if you, for people like us, I'm just gonna say, for people like us who are foreigners, we handle things differently, all right? We handle things a little different than the people that are already here in the West. So if you have never been to Africa or any other countries in the world, then I don't know, then you must be lost. So, back home, when I say back home, my mama land, all right, back home in Africa, if somebody spit on you, You take them by the river and feed them with water. Drown them there. You know, you know what I'm saying? It's all, it's like, you don't touch me. You touch me, I'm gonna do the worst. But then in the Western world here, it's more like, girl, if somebody spit on you, you call 911. Hey, Popo, this person has spit on me. Somebody grab your hair, you start crying. You're like, oh my God, I'm dead. My hair, I've lost my hair. But like, yo, so let's go back. I was just kind of like somewhere in the middle. I was kind of lost a little bit. So this was the time that I was in middle school here in Canada. Sadly, but it was good, but it was kind of sad. So I remember we would go to the gym class, okay? Every time we go to a gym class, I would have the worst anxiety because I would just be like, oh man, I'm gonna deal with these girls again, and I can't beat their asses, like for real. Like it was kind of like that. It wasn't like bad anxiety where I would be like so nervous about them. It would be like, oh my God, here come my worst enemy again, and I'm not gonna fight her. I can't beat her ass because I'm gonna go to jail if I touch her, because if I get angry, they're gonna be like, look at that black, that angry black woman, because like sometimes we black people, we got the worst temper, eh? When you touch us, we go 100 for no reason. Like we go from 0 to 100. So it was like back in middle school, and like this one girl, yo, it was so bad. Every time we would have gym class, and it was like, I think around 11ish before, because I remember like around after gym, it would be like 12ish, and then we'll go for lunch. So I just remember like around 11 o'clock-ish in the morning, we would go to gym class, okay? And y'all know, you know what I'm saying, when you're new here, like, what I'm saying, like, you gotta find your hood, right? Because you don't know, you don't blend in with the white kids, and the white kids don't blend in with you, and you don't even blend in with the other, I don't want to say African Americans, because we ain't got no African Americans here, not that I know of. But I'm gonna say some other, let's say Jamaicans that were born here. You don't blend in with them because you're just like in the middle. You don't talk like them, you don't look like them, you don't act like them, you don't dress like them. So anywho, I found myself some nice African Somalian chick, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, and the girls speak a little bit of Kiswahili, all right? So I was like, she didn't speak it much, but like just a little bit, the broken Kiswahili, all right? So I'm like, all right, girl. I'm like, yeah, I'm African. You are African. You've been here longer than I am. But you know what I'm saying? We kind of clicked. So I was friends with this Somalian girl. The sweetest girl ever, all right? So the Somalian girl was my friend, all right? And then I had a like Ethiopian chick, which was my friend too, but like I was always with the Somalian chick because you know what I'm saying, she speak a little bit of Kiswahili, you know what I'm saying? So one day, every time we would go to the gym, there was this one crazy girl, all right? I am not racist, but I'm gonna say where I grew up, there were so many natives students in my school, or in the school that I attended at the time. So, and basically it wasn't just a school, like the city was dominated, was kind of like First Nation, where most First Nation live, and that's where we settled. So we were there, and like literally, like there was this girl, she was native. And I love my native people. I love them because they're so nice. But the crazy one are crazy. You know what I'm saying? You think that African are crazy? Girl, bring your ass here back to Canada and see. You deal with them, all right? You deal with them native girls. The most bullies, some of them. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, I would go to class. I mean, we would go to the gym class, And I love natives, I love white, I love black, I love Chinese, I love Mexican. We all one people. We all believe the same. But anywho, I would go to class. I mean, we would go to the gym. And every time we would go to the gym, guys, this one girl, this one native girl, she had a lot of friends. She had like a whole gang, not just friends, they were gangs, all right? They were gangster, wanksters. They were wanksters, baby. So this girl, she was very popular. Popular. When I say popular, the girl was popular in our middle school. In the middle school, this girl had a lot of friends, all right? She had a lot of friends that would follow her. And one thing I realized, guys, about people that have lots of friends, most of these people are bullies, all right? Some of them are bullies. The one that have friends, like a lot of friends, they are bullies because, they would threaten you and be like, I'm going to kick your ass. And then now you're going to kiss their butt and they're going to be like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So they collect friends by trying to kick their asses. So now they're going to kiss their butt so that they won't get their ass kicked. And so this one girl, this one bully, she had a lot of friends. She did have a lot of friends. So anywho, every time we would go to the gym, she would like throw balls at me, spit on me. Literally she would just try to, she would make fun of me. She would be like, oh, you African, you black ass, go back to Africa. She would be like this and that. And like, yo, this girl, she was a bully. And like literally, like every time she would like throw a ball at me, like I would bite my tongue really hard, man. Best believe this. My landlord just knocked on my door and he brought me some Christmas gift. I'm gonna go back, all right? Hopefully I don't forget where I stopped. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna go back. Thank you. My landlord is amazing, guys. I live in this cool, nice place, but I don't know if I deserve this, but I think I'm good, all right? So anyhow, let's go back. So every time we would go to the gym, this girl, she was so crazy. She was a bully. She was a bully. She was like the worst bully ever. And like literally she would throw balls at me. Like I said, she would throw balls at me. And I would bite my tongue. I'm like, oh my God, like I just wanted to kick her ass so bad. But I couldn't do that. Every time I want to kick her ass, I'm like so mad. I would be so angry. I would like deep inside me, I'm like, girl, I just want to take you back right now to where, I'm saying, like, I remember back in Kenya, like, if somebody like messed up with you in class, you kick their ass like after school. Like you wait for them, man. Like before they get on the bus to go home, you kick their butt so well, so nice and fresh. Yeah, right now I would kick your butt, okay? But too bad, because I don't want to go to jail right here. You know what I'm saying? We've been told like no fighting. You don't fight people. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't start a war with anybody. I don't want to be behind bars, all right? So this girl, she would like literally get on my nerves. So one day, every time she does that, my girl, please, she would say in Kiswahili, please, girl, don't even, just ignore it. Just don't even start, girl. How wachana, like, this was Zungu, like, that's how I would call them. She would say, oh, these was Zungu, they're not good. Or, my sister, especially the natives here, my sister, that's how they are. I'm like, girl, but why is she always bullying me? Like, why? Why? What is the problem with me? She'd be like, just leave her. And like it seemed like every time I would try to like, and African, we have this big pride sometimes that is just not good. You think that if you go and tell you the teacher or the whoever that is in charge of you guys, then you would look small. So every time I'm like, if I go tell the teacher, they're gonna laugh at me. They're gonna be like, oh, she's scared. Now she wanna snitch us out. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be like, you know what? Okay, so I'd be like, okay, sure, like I'll just ignore. And like one day, just this thing didn't stop. It just kept going. It kept going every time. And I'm like, I just didn't want to miss my class. I didn't want to look like a bad student or get an absent. And when, if they call you home, you are looking for another problem. African parents, you're gonna get in trouble. They're gonna be like, well, who you hanging out with? Were you like with the boys? Were you chilling with some boys? Did you go some guy's house and stuff like that? Y'all know African parents are not good sometimes. They ain't got our back. So one day I was like, okay. I'm like, yeah, if I miss school, my auntie's probably gonna kick my ass even more. So I'd rather deal with this, all right, than being in trouble from home. So one day I was like, fine. So this girl, I was just so tired of her, man. I was so tired of her. She would like spit on me, she would push me, she would do this. And her friends, her gangs, they would start giggling, they would start making fun. So one day I was like, fine, all right. So she kept doing it. And my friend would be like, just ignore her. Just ignore them. They're delusional. They don't know what they're doing. And one day I was like, fine. I was like, no problem. I would listen to my friend, One day, it only take one day. One freaking day, and you ain't gonna mess with no crazy African little chick, okay? Because she's about to whoop your ass. She's about to whoop your ass, baby. So one day, I am like, the gym has finished, and we are like walking upstairs. I'm like walking, literally me and my friend were like walking upstairs, okay, to where the lockers are. So this girl, she had the gut to like pull me. She pulled me by the stairs. She pulled me from my hair. And y'all know, I got braids on. Like, y'all know, like those long braids. I got braids on, like single braids. She pulled my hair from the back. Like one of the braid came off. Because she pulled it really hard. And because my braids were already loose, okay? They were already loose. And she pulled my hair. And my hair, like one of my hair came off. And like they were all like, she was like spinning it around. She's like, oh, she got some fake hair. She got extension. Oh, African blood something booty crash. And she was like, oh, like she was like calling me all kind of names. Like guys, I was just like, I'm like, did she just pull my hair? Did I just lost a single strand? Like one, do I got 99 hair left now? Like one is gone, like, girl. So I am just heating it up. Like my heart was heated. I was just like, okay, you know what I'm saying? This thing is about to go down, but I don't know what time and when and how and what. So girl, I'm like just mad inside. I was like mad, boiled. So we go up there. She's all like, she's all like spinning my hair around. She's all like, oh yeah, She's like, what you gonna do, huh? Are you gonna do something about it? Are you gonna do something about it? So I'm like, girl, you got my hair on your hand, girl? You serious? You got my hair on you, girl? I'm like, So I just ignore her, And that was like by the stairs, like I said. So we go up All right, so we go up. So, like I kind of like open the door to get to the hallway, and she pulled me again. She like pushed me from the back. She pushed me again. She's like, "What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it, African girl? I did this to you. What you gonna do about it?" And like she pulled me again. Yo, guys, I was like, I don't know, like I saw my head, from my head to my bottom, from my head to my toes. I was black. I was so black. That day, I was so black. I was mad. I was like a Chaco. I was like Chaco, Chaco, Chaco. Y'all know Chaco. I was cold. You know the coals that people that use those black stuff that people use to cook with sometimes? I blocked out. I was so burnt out. I was like, girl, I don't give a damn what kind of jail I'm gonna go to. I don't care if I go to prison for your freaking ass today, because I'm gonna whoop your damn ass, girl. I'm like, girl, and y'all, let me tell you guys this. This girl, my bully, she was like the baddest. She kicked everybody's ass in our school. Everyone was always scared of her. And her style, let me describe her style. She would wear all black. Y'all know, like the rock star days, they YouTube those guys, you know what I'm saying? Those, the rock star, the rig, y'all know back in the days, those music, right? Y'all, she was like that. Y'all know, like, y'all remember Alexis on Fire or whatever that was? That time they were like the hottest or something. Y'all, the girl used to wear black, and she used to do one of her one eye was like black. She would have a black eyeshadow, like from right here all the way with her eyebrows. She would paint it all black, like to make herself like the worst gangster. And she would have like the gray, she would have like the gray contacts, the contact lenses. But I thought that stuff was I thought it was her eye, really, because I was so dumb. Like I knew there were like contacts, but like the gray one like that, I was like, maybe maybe it was permanent or something. Maybe she changed her eye color or something, or she was born with one gray eye. I don't even know. Sometimes my white brothers and sisters got some nice, beautiful gray eye color, but this wasn't even that. It was just like to the next level. It was kind of like evil look, you know what I'm saying? So this girl, she would have that, and she would have all these chains, like her clothes would have like big chain on them, and like she would have, like her hair was like crazy. She would have this crazy full like mohawk straight up. She would spray it with like this the holding spray. Her hair was like shaved on both sides, and the top was like straight up mohawk, you know what I'm saying? And she would like spray it up, it was like really, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So this girl, and she had like piercing on her lips here, right? And like one on her eyebrows. So she was like the baddest. And yeah, the way I'm describing her, if you ain't scared, then you got a problem. Sorry guys, my nose is like driving me crazy. So anyhow, like I said, if you're not scared of this story, then you must have a problem too. So this girl had all this stuff, all this crazy, crazy stuff on her that she would try to intimidate you by her look. So after she did that by the lockers, she literally like pushed me by my locker. Y'all guys, I just blocked out. Oh my God. I grabbed this girl. Like, I look skinny now, but then I was eating crazy African food. So I was like I wasn't fat, but I was like, you know what I'm saying? I was a little bit thick, you know what I'm saying? But I was never like a big girl ever. So I literally just grabbed this. I don't even know how I grabbed it, her, whether it was my left-handed or my right. I don't even know because I'm lefty. I literally just grabbed this girl and I yanked her around. Like I literally just grabbed her so hard and I threw her on the, you know, on one of those, whatever, like the locker. And like the girl was like trying to come at me. I was like, when I did that, y'all know the way we fight in Africa. We don't give a break. You know, you guys know, white people here, you know, my white sisters or my white brothers, you know, you punch someone and then you kind of take a little break. This time I was like a freaking lion. I was like an African lion. I'm like, girl, I'm not gonna let you fall down because I'm gonna eat you right up. I ain't gonna give you some break. I was literally just doing this. I just pushed her, I grabbed her and I just swank her back, like rush her, like, you know, to the lockers. She fell, she was trying to get up. I was like, no, girl, I ain't giving you a break. Do you know how long you've been bullying me for, girl? I was like punching her. I was punching her, kicking her. And y'all know when somebody's angry, no matter how tiny you are, no matter how big, small somebody is, you don't care. Like, you technically don't care. Like, I literally just grabbed this girl and I was punching her. I was punching her. I was punching this girl and I was like kicking her like crazy. I was so angry. Like, I gave her all my effort. I was like, you know, it's either you beat me today or I'm gonna kick your ass and show you where you belong, girl. Because you have been my worst enemy. Girl, I've been so stressed out for you. Girl, I'm like, girl, I'm gonna deal with you today. Let the popo find me on your head here. I'm gonna be on top of your head until the popo come and reach me. Oh, So I was punching this girl, and I just remember like, yeah, you know, like I have a heart sometimes. Like when I'm so mad, I don't think, you know, I do the stupid things, and like I was punching this girl on her lips. You know where she had those piercing, because you know it's a fight. You're not gonna be like, oh, let me hit this soft side and leave that, you know, where you can get hurt the most. Like, no, I was like, I'm gonna beat your ass today, so next time when you see me, you bow down, huh? You say, madam, madam, come on, welcome. You will never call me names again. You're gonna call me princess, the African queen. You know what I'm saying? The only queen in the school. The new chick, the new hot chick. The new hot chick. You ain't gonna be no chick anymore. You ain't gonna be the hottest. I'm gonna be the toppest, hottest girl ever. And then you come after me, you know what I'm saying? So, y'all, I was punching her from her lips. She was bleeding. Her whatever, wherever she had her piercing, because she had like thousands of piercings. She was like dominated by piercing. I don't even know. I don't know what the hell she was thinking about. So I was punching her. She was bleeding. And then, sadly, like it was so bad that they had to call the cops. And there were always cops around our school because at our school there was always crazy fights. Believe it or not, there were always crazy fights. Anywho, if you went to school with me in a middle school, you know what I'm saying, in Winnipeg, Manitoba, I was like, y'all know that school was like the most crazy school. Like, I'm like seriously, we weren't even in high school and people were like already out of control. Like the students were crazy, kids were like messed up. And y'all, like, I started like beating this girl. The cops were called to our school. And y'all know, like, all the student, everybody was watching our fight in the hallway. It was so bad. It was like police everywhere. And then they stopped us. Apparently, some of the teachers came and stopped the fight. And some of the teachers were the gym teachers. So they stopped the fight. And then they separated us, and then they took all of us to the principal office. And now the cops are there. And I'm like, I beat the shit out of this girl. I beat her. She was crying like crazy. But then I was like, I was sad because I'm like, I'm going to go to jail today, man. The way I beat this girl, I'm like, look at her face. It's all bloody. They're going to put my ass to jail. They're not going to leave me alone. And I was like, so worried. I'm like, oh, I'm like, my worst nightmare has come. Oh, you see, the cops are here. And I was told before not to fight because the police would come and arrest me. And I was like, God, what did I do? What did I do? Why did I trust my hands again? And I was like, I was crying because she was bleeding a lot and she lost some of her piercings because I was punching her like so bad. I couldn't even give her a break to get up to kick me one more time. I was beating this girl that like I just couldn't even stop fighting her. I was just like so angry. All that anger has built up on me. All that pain, the anger, just I was so confused. I just didn't even know what I was doing. I was just beating her like I almost just finished her. Oh. So anyhow, here I am crying. And then so they had to call witnesses. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? When you are bullied, your day will come and it will end. So I was like, you know what? Every time she does this to me at the gym, like every time she always throw balls at me. She always spit on me. She always like push me all the time. But I always just ignore her. But this time she pulled my hair, and she pushed me by the locker. So I think this thing has been going on for a while, and I think that's why I reacted the way I did. And because she's always picking on me, nobody else. I was the only person in the whole class that she picked on. And I was like, how's that even fair? And y'all like, and my girl, like, this girl always, always pick on her. And every time I always tell her, not to fight because people are not supposed to fight here. Because if you fight, you're going to get in trouble. But then that other girl, she wouldn't leave my friend. And this is what she did to my friend and all that stuff. And all of her friends, apparently, those people that would kiss her butt, they all came forward and they were like, oh, she always called her this, she would call her that, and she would do this to her, she would do that, and blah, blah, blah. So all of them were not even on her side. And you know what? And you guys know when you go to the principal office, they would type your name on the computer. Everything that you have done from like day one is already there. Everything is on the system, whether you spit on the teacher, whether you didn't listen to the teacher, whether you fought someone in the past, whether you did what, it's all going to be there. So yeah, so they, my name was typing on the computer. I don't know what the system was, but they never see me like disrespecting my teachers, like I'm always like well disciplined, always respectful. You guys know when you're brought up in like African household, like you're meant to like bow down to your elders and like literally listen. If you don't listen, y'all know back home, back in Africa, if you misbehave in school, like you get your ass kicked on the street, somebody will just beat you, whoop you, you go home crying. What happened? Oh, some stranger beat me. Why? Or the uncle beat me, or the neighbors. Why? Because again you're gonna get whooped again from home. They'll say you were misbehaving, so now you're causing another problem. So every time you get your butt whooped out there, you don't go and talk about it because you're gonna get beaten more, because they'll say you were just being the baddest. So, you know what I'm saying? So for me, when I was in school, I was so respectful that I would not look at my teacher's eyes. Y'all know, like back, you know, especially like if you're new in the Western world and you guys see the kids here are always like talking back to the teachers, like back in Africa, like nobody talked to the teacher. Like you don't say nothing. Everything you say, yes, teacher, and you look down. Yes, teacher, okay, teacher, yes, yes. But here, some kids are like, what? What the F do you want? Why do you keep calling me, man? Leave me alone. You know, some kids here are just like out of control. And she was one of those kids. She was like out of control. Like she probably like beat her mom or something. I don't know, you know, she's just a troublesome. Anyways, they called her parents, and because she was underage, so they had to come and get her. And she got expelled from school. She got kicked out for real. She got kicked out from school. She could not go to any school because she was a troublemaker. So, and that is the bad part. When you cause so much trouble in school here in the Western world that teachers cannot handle you, and like you don't listen, you can never change, they'll just kick you out of school. And now you're just gonna be on the street, go and work instead of having an education or whatever. Or you can move to a different city, I guess. But what's the point, right? So that's my story. So the girl got kicked out of school, and I felt bad because I was like I really had mercy, you know, in my heart. I was like, you know, because I won the case, I won the fight too, you know. She didn't beat me at all. In my mind, I thought she was gonna kick my ass to the, you know, like the worst. I thought like my life was just gonna be done. I thought she was like the baddest rock star. She was gonna knock me out of my, you know, out of my head. She was just gonna kick my ass that I would never ever see her face again. That I'll probably hide from home, not coming back to school. But you know, when you bully, sometimes God will give those other people, you know, power. So no matter how strong you are, even if you are Goliath from the Bible, you guys know that Goliath was the big bully in the Bible. And y'all know that it took King David to kick his butt, okay? A little guy, King David. So this girl was my Goliath, but it was everybody's Goliath. But you know what I'm saying? God gave me grace. He gave me power for no reason. I was like, girl, God, how did I even do this? He's like, girl, I've been with you, my baby. I've been with you when you were always sad and crying and like thinking about this girl. But you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, so if you are a bully, for the bully, please, bullying is not good. No jokes, this is the truth. If you like to bully people, please change, because it's not good. You're gonna stop somebody going to school. You're gonna give them depression. You could give them anxiety. All these things didn't happen at the time. I was just stressed, you know. I didn't know about depression or anxiety at the time, because I was like, you know, in Africa nobody talks about things like that. You know, you're just gonna be like sad and be nervous, and that's it. That's how you would put it. You wouldn't say, oh, I was so depressed, I was dealing with anxiety because of this particular person. But anyhow, I was so stressed out, and I think I was dealing with that stuff because I didn't know how to deal with it. And I was like, you know, I just wanted the ending date. I wanted this thing to end. I wanted to be free. I wanted to be free from this bully. And that's all I wanted, you know, and I got it. So from my advice, if you are a bully or you hang out with a bully, please talk to them. If they don't change, don't be friend with them. What are you gonna gain from it? You know, why do you want to hang out with the bully? Because now it'll make you look like the bully too, and it's not good, you know. And so I think it's good to just move on and just be yourself, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my story. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you like my video. I hope you like this. I hope you learned something from it. I hope you'll change and be a better person. All right. God bless you guys, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends. Hopefully this will change somebody's life. Okay. All right. Bye.